Well, she is nominated for Best New Female Artist at the 2021 ACM Awards. It is a pleasure to welcome Tenille Arts to 650 AM WSM and Coffee, Country, and Cody. It is great to see you again.
So great to see you. Thank you.
So how'd you find out about the nomination? I got to think that's one of those exciting things. Were you actually watching when they announced everything, or did somebody give you a heads up? How do you find out?
Yeah, so I had no clue. I just woke up that morning and put on the nominations, and my boyfriend actually set up his phone to like record the whole thing, and not knowing what was going to happen, we were both just kind of excited and just hopeful. And then my name came across the screen, and I was completely shocked. Like, had to rewind and watch it again to make sure my name was like really on there, because it was hard to believe. But I just feel so grateful to have had just such an awesome year during the weirdest year of everybody's life.
Yeah, and it's felt longer than a year, if that's possible. I don't know if
Oh
a year
yeah.
can feel longer than a year, but it's definitely felt longer than a year. But the good news is, I think from everybody I have talked to today, I'm seeing tour dates back on artist schedules. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's feeling a lot more optimistic now than it did even just a couple months ago, I think.
I agree. Yeah, we're
Mm.
getting show offers and all of that coming in for
Mhm.
this summer. So everybody's booking last minute, but it's happening. So
Yep.
yeah, we're gonna be back out there, I think.
So I went to Google Maps. It is 23 and a half hours if you don't stop from Weyburn, Saskatchewan to the Ryman Auditorium in downtown Nashville. I mean, I'm sure it's longer because no one can do it without stopping, obviously. But it's been quite a journey to Music City, hasn't it been?
It has
Yeah.
been, yeah. My first trip to Nashville was when I was 15 years old,
Mhm.
and just came to town and started writing and getting involved in the country music scene here. And um, just 6 years ago, my mom and I drove that entire drive from Weyburn to Nashville, and we actually literally slept in a parking lot and just kept going. Like we really did not stop. So we pretty much made it in 24 hours.
Wow. Did you ever see a concert or a football game at Mosaic Stadium, the old one in Regina?
Yeah, I sure
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm one
love
of the
that
few
place.
people I can talk CFL football with you if you need to. I'm one of the few people who could probably do that on your interview day here. So,
Oh.
hey, take me back September 2019, debut at the Grand Ole Opry. That is always a special moment in an artist's career.
It was so special for me. That was one of the moments where I just felt like country music was just like embracing me and welcoming me with open
Mhm.
arms. And so that was incredible. And my entire family flew down from Canada to be here in Nashville with me for that and to celebrate that huge milestone. And it just really felt like all of those, years away from my family was just so worth it in that moment. And I got to celebrate, this it's my dream, but my parents and my siblings and everybody have been there since day one. So we got to celebrate, and that was the best part. And walking out on that stage, oh my gosh, I was just like emotional. But you step into that circle and that all goes away. You're just so excited to be there.
And then not too long after that, I was fortunate enough to be at the podium working with you on your debut at the Ryman, which is
Yes.
obviously one of the great iconic venues in any place on the planet, huh?
It was
Yeah.
incredible. Yeah, the Ryman, I love the backstage area there.
Mhm.
It just feels like it's like a throwback. It's so awesome. I love it.
The people who left the Ryman in '73 were happy to get to the much bigger Grand Ole Opry House, though. But yeah,
Yes.
I agree with you, though. There's still something magical about that place.
Yeah.
So, well, always great to visit with you. Can't wait to see you back in studio when we kind of get back to doing life not on Zoom. But it's it's been a fun visit. Tenille Arts on 650 AM WSM and Coffee, Country, and Cody. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.